Hello and welcome to part 2 of me going through my 1990-91 pre-hardcore old school breakbeat house collection. We left it on F. That's as far as we got in the first video. If you have not seen the first video, have a look on my channel and you'll see it part 1 somewhere amongst all the other stuff. So we kick off with G, and this one is G-double-E, Fire When Ready. Wicked little tune, love that. I did actually pick this one up many years ago in one of the music and video exchanges in London. Top tune. Another one by G-double-E, this one Beeline from Hell. Love the artwork on some of these old stuff. And this is on, it's on Urban record label, I think. This one, Genocide 2, Narrow Mine, classic tune with the mad rag a bit at the end of it. Greed, Give Me, another one on my favourite label, D-Zone. I mean, that's, you know, such a tune as well. I've got to stop saying such a tune because they're all just good tunes. This one, Haywire, Something for Your Mind. Another one by Haywire, and this is called Let Me Be Your Fantasy. Nothing to do with Baby D. Well worth checking that out if you don't know it. And what can I say about this? House Crew, Keep the Fire Burning. I think this is one of about 3 copies I've got of this. I think this is the one I brought originally in London back in the day. Probably around summertime 91. Well sought after even back then. Another one on D-Zone, Hypersonic Dance Tones. This one, Real to Real, and this is the... got the anthem on it, We Are IE, and what a tune, what a classic. Definitely the origins of like drum and bass on that one. Big tune. This one, Chaotic Chemistry, and this is the 5 in One Night and Drum Trip, both good tunes. And of course that is Moving Shadows, Shadow 5. I do apologise about, I've got a really funny angle on this on this camera today. I'm sort of, need to sort out my stuff. Like I say, getting used to all this vlogging and everything else. So bear with me, they will improve, hopefully, as they go on. This one, Kicking Records, Sound Clash by the Kick Squad. I do believe this is early DJ hype. I think this is around end of 1990, early 91. Another one I remember buying in our price back in the day. This one, Renegade Language, top tune. Bleepy sort of breakbeat business, well worth checking that out. Liquid Oxygen, The Planet Dance, Move Your Body, promo version, Champion Records. Another classic, Lost, The Gonzo, timeless tune, still sounds fresh today. And this one, M17 or M17, however you want to say it, Rocking Down a House. Top tune. And this has got the, I think the version everyone played was the drum and bass remake. Wicked tune, that's on Chill Records. Now this one, I'm just going to move these out the way. Move you a little bit closer to it, that's better. Right, we're getting through this pile. Now this one, Masters at Work, Just a Little Dope. Now, A lot of DJs back, I think 91, 92 used to play the Just a Little Dope track on 45 RPM, and it should have been on 33, but this was something that all the hardcore DJs used to whack on the wrong speed, -8, and mix it in with all like hardcore breakbeat stuff. Good tune, this one. I think I only picked this up, I think this is a repress, for many years. I didn't actually know what it was, but it's well worth having. I think you can sort of get it fairly easily. Meat Beat Manifesto, Radio Babylon. What can I say? If you know, you know. And this one, Mozart and Master Freeze, Let the Music Move Me. Now this has got a little bit of a dodgy rap on it, but it is a wicked tune. I really like this tune. Always play it when I do sets like all this sort of stuff. And I do believe, if we go in here, yep, I've got like a different version in the back. It's just a top tune for me. This one, Nation 12, Remember, and this is all about the track called Listen to the Drummer. I do believe this is co-produced by Tim Cinnamon, as in Bomb the Bass. But what a tune this is. I'm doing it again, saying what a tune on everything, but it is what it is. This one, Nicolette, Single Minded People and Shut Up and Dance. Another one on Shut Up and Dance. Another one by Nicolette called Waking Up. This one, you know the score on this one. Nomad, I Want to Give You Devotion. A big sought after tune at the end of 1990, this. I remember it being massive. Of course, got in the charts. Yeah, another one on D-Zone, NRG Posse. And this is NRG. Another one on D-Zone. I think, I can't actually remember what this one is. I think it might be called Dance Tones, I think. Something like that, or it might just be another version of the one I got before, I don't know. Good tune though. One Tribe, What Have You Done? This is the original release before it came out, I think, on Inner Rhythm in 92. This is the one that came out in 91. It's got the main version on it, and that's the best one, I suppose. Now this, Psychotropic, Hypnosis, the original version. Awesome tune that. It was obviously remixed by SL2 in 1992. Another one by Psychotropic, Only for the Headstrong. Another one by Psychotropic called Psychosis. One of two copies I got of this one, Rabbit City 1, Beyond Control and Cutter. Something else on Shut Up and Dance, Ragga Twins, Spliffhead. I remember hearing this, being blown away by it. And this, as I mentioned, that second-hand record shop in the first video, where you used to get loads of upfront stuff for a couple of quid. That is the price label that was on it. Still on it after 32 years of owning this. Another one on Shut Up and Dance, Ragga Twins again, Hooligan 69, samples Prince, wicked tune. And yet another one, Ragga Twins Hooligan 69 remix. This one, Raise Bass Power featuring Doug Lazy. And now this one, we're going to the Rebel MC section. This one, Rebel MC, culture and coming on strong. It was all, for me, it was always about coming on strong. Wicked tune. I think it's got Tenor Fly on it as well. And Rebel MC, Tenor Fly. This is Wickedest Sounds. And probably my favourite out of Rebel MC stuff, Tribal Bass, Summertime 1991. Oh man, memories behind this, memories. And here we have the Tribal Bass remixes. Another Rebel MC, this one, Black Meaning Good. And guess what? Another Rebel MC. Richer Getting Richer. Yet again, I think I've got a couple of copies of this in different sort of genres, so to speak. Right. This section wouldn't be complete without some of this. Renegade Soundwave. And this is Thunder. Enough said. I think I did get this in a second-hand record shop back in the day, not long after it came out. Wherever that is, sort of got a little bit peeled off. Now this one, this is a 91, I think it's a bootleg remix of Renegade Soundwave, and it's the Phantom 91. I only picked this up a few years back. I've never really knew it existed. I got the original 89 version, but this is sort of just a little bit beefed up a little bit. But it's good. Came out in 91. Rhythm section. And this is Check Out the Bass Bass. Love a bit of rhythm section. And this is another one by them. Circuit Breaker. Big up LSD. Something else on Shut Up and Dance, Rum and Black, Tablet Man, wicked tune. Another one on Shut Up and Dance, Rum and Black, wicked remix. It's got Zombies at Dawn on the other side. We're nearly getting there. How are we doing for time? 12 minutes. All right, let's try and keep this under 20 if we can. This one, Satin Storm. And I can't actually remember what it's called, but it is Satin Storm. I think is it 1999 it's called? Maybe. Oh look, something on Shut Up and Dance. Can you tell I quite like Shut Up and Dance back in the day? This one, of course. £20 to get in. Classic. Another one, when I first heard this, I think probably summertime 1990. It was, you know, unlike anything I'd heard. Big up. And guess what? Shut Up and Dance. This one, 5678. This is the 1991 remix. A little bit, it's alright. It samples Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance With Somebody, but it's got the original on there as well. So that's, you know, it's good. Oh, and Shut Up and Dance again, 5678, the original. It's on GT Records. Shall I even say it? I mean, you know, it's a wicked tune. Derek Went Mad. And it's on Shut Up and Dance. Wow. Okay, this is a let's have a look at this. This is actually Silver Bullet, and I think it's, yeah, Bring Forth the Guillotine. I did actually pick this up in a second-hand record shop, and it's actually got all the press release and a picture of MC Silver Bullet. I do believe, has it got the reaction sheet? Yeah, it's got the reaction sheet in it as well. From Midas Promotions. I just realised that's not actually the right reaction sheet. So someone's put that in there. I don't know what that's about. Detroit Emerald. Detroit Emeralds. Feel the need. Okay, so ignore that. That's not the reaction sheet. But at least At least there's like a black and white photocopy of MC Silver Bullet. I mean, I'm sure that no one in this whole world wants that, but oh well, it's nice to have anyway. And even better that I've got a reaction sheet to a tune that's nothing to do with that. Oh, great. Anyway, Sonic Experience on Strictly Underground, and this is Protein, another good tune. This one, Special K Sing Hallelujah. I think this samples D Train over some sort of breakbeat thing. It's quite good. Sub Space Face. Now, I did used to know Sub went on to be, I think they went on to be some sort of like indie band or something, but if you know, comment below and let me know. I can't remember. It was one of them. It might not even be him, but it's Sub anyway. Good tune. Vinyl Solution, Subject 13, Eternity. A big favourite of mine, this one. Techno 2 and Jetstar, and it's on D-Zone. I mean, enough said. If this vinyl could actually talk, do a little bit of a clean as well, actually. Yeah, I've played this a hell of a lot over the years. Yeah, the stories this vinyl must have. But what a tune. Techno 2, Jetstar, and I do believe, yep, Techno 2, Jetstar, the A12 Nightmare Mix. Equally as good. And I've just noticed Mike Gray, I think that's Mike Gray, is in Full Intention, Mike Gray. Yeah, love that version as well. Another Techno 2 and another one on D-Zone, Feel the Power. Another good tune. The Exorcist by The Scientist on Kicking Records. And we have The Exorcist 2, the remix. Also on Kicking Records. Lovely artwork on that. Another one by The Scientist, The Bee. You know, that's Junior Tomlin. He used to do a lot of rave flyers in the early 90s. Wicked tune, wicked cover. This one, this is Time Bass, featuring Chromosome. I do believe this is Chrome and Time before they were Chrome and Time. Unity and Fireball, both wicked tunes. And this is on Boogie Times Records, a division of Suburban Bass, I do believe, if I remember rightly. White label here, TNG Bass Kick. Wicked tune. I'd forgotten about this till recently. And pulled it out and thought, yeah, that's good. This one, Todd Terry, This Will Be Mine. A lot of DJs I remember used to +8 this and sort of like a bit of a breakbeaty house thing. It used to fit in well with all this stuff. Toxic, Body and Soul, and look, it's on D-Zone. I love this. Body and Soul, Never Let You Go. I think even Remix and Soul is a good track from what I remember. True Faith with Final Cut, Take Me Away. I mean, timeless classic. What can you say? It's got everything. Piano, breakbeat, vocal, bass line. Just a bad tune. Love it. Another big favourite of mine, Instructions of Life, Turntable Symphony. And of course, that is a D-Zone promo. I do have the release one of this in another section. As I did say, and I keep going on about, I did sort of buy duplicates of certain things I liked and put them in sort of slightly different styles and that. Something I must have picked up in London. I think this is the original release of Instructions of Life. You can see I bought it from Reckless Records for £5. Bargain. Another one by Turntable Symphony. Instructions of Life Blaps Posse remix. I've got to be honest, I actually can't remember what that version goes like, but it'll be interesting to find out. Wicked little tune here, 2 DJs, Tone Zone on Great Asset. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It's basically a breakbeat remix of Shana, Sanctuary of Love. I think that's it. My memory's terrible sometimes. A few more. This one, Strictly Underground's Undercover Movement. Strictly Underground 4. And this is Moon Stomping. Good tune, like this. Now this, very, very sought after. I was looking this up the other week on Discogs. Goes for quite a lot of money. Undercut both ends. Mendoza Records. Can't really describe it, but you need to YouTube it and have a little listen. What a tune. Really surprised how much this goes for, but yeah, bad tune. Unique 3, The Theme. Yet again, love the artwork on that. Very bleepy track. I can't, it's terrible in it. Some of these I just can't remember what they go like. I know this is, I think I've got a rough idea of how this goes in my head, but I always remember Unique 3, all their stuff used to be really, there's not great pressing of it, if I remember right. But anyway, it's another one I've got to check out. Right, last few. This one, bit of a random thing. Maggie's Last Party by Vim, or VIM, what you want to say. And there's obviously Maggie Thatcher. Hi Maggie. It's just, for all those that don't know it, it's just a bit of a cut up thing with her talking about let's have a party and the bass and everything else. It's quite a funny track. It's not bad actually, it's quite good. X-Ray Experiments, Take No Chance remix. This is yeah, original white label. X-Ray Recordings, Take No Chance remix. Good tune. And we got here Production House, Ecstatic and Free. Wicked tune. Like I say, I've got to stop saying wicked tunes on everything, but this is sort of, you know, this is what it's all about for me, all this sort of music. So I thought I'd start off with some of my like proper favourite tunes. Now, if you don't know about this one, where have you been for the last 33 years? Expansions, Elevation. What a tune. Definitely in my top 10 of all time. Another one, when I first heard this, I was like, wow, it's just amazing. And it still is, 33 years on. Right, last one. This one is Zone and Eternal 1 and Eternal 2. Now, don't ask me about that. It's not Sasha as in Sasha. Sasha's some bird, I think. Do not touch. Well, sorry Sasha, I am. I think I picked this one up some years back because I never had this tune. I think I had it on a compilation album back in like early 91. But for all those that don't know, it's worth checking that out. So it's Upside Down. Zone, Eternal number 2, I think it's the one I used to play. And that's it. Excuse the dodgy 7 inches and the back in the day game thing. I'll put something better so you can stare at something while I end this video. There you go, that's better. So many thanks. Hope you've not all fallen asleep and got too bored. I will be starting on the next section. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might sort of go really, really early and start off with some like 88, 89 stuff. But we'll see. But many thanks for the comments I got on the first video. Like I say, I will be going through all this lot. It's going to take a while, but it's worth doing. And yeah, don't forget you got that lot over there as well. Loads of records to go through. So anyway, thank you. If you do want to like, comment and subscribe and everything else. I sound like a proper vlogger now, don't I? Many thanks, big ups, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.